Starting to fear the AI hangover? Trust me, you aren't the only one. According to MIT's 2025 report, 95% of generative AI pilots fail to deliver measurable business value. Before you think this is just another hate piece, it isn't. My goal is to give marketers and executives actual guidance on what it takes to join that 5% success rate. But first, we need a serious reality check. As of McKinsey's 2025 global survey, 88% of organizations use AI in at least one function, yet scaling remains limited and value capture is rare. BCG research shows that 70% of implementation challenges are people and process related. Only 10% are actually about the algorithm. In 2026, the narrative has sharpened. The hardest problems center on governance, cybersecurity, and discipline strategy, not the models themselves. The hype is fueled by enormous financial pressure. OpenAI and Anthropic are sprinting toward potential IPOs while burning billions. OpenAI's annual cost could climb to 85 billion by 2028. We are seeing a specialist bubble where everyone on LinkedIn is suddenly an AI expert. Last year, there were crypto specialists. Let's be honest, I'm a marketer and a CEO, not a data scientist. AI is math, and math is hard. An honest evaluation of your own capabilities is the first step towards actual adoption. By now, in 2026, we have reached a level of maturity where we know the LLMs can do everything claims were mostly hot air. Recent studies show models fail on multi-step real-world tasks. Anthropic's 2026 Economic Index reveals that task success falls as complexity rises. Claude hits about a 60% success rate on simple requests, but that drops to 45% on longer tasks. Independent evaluations of AI agents are even harsher, reporting failure rates as high as 97% on real remote work. Hallucination remains a massive constraint. You can't just upload your company data and expect validated answers. And don't be fooled by the LLM-run Python argument. Having a calculator does not mean you understand the math you're computing. When you ask an LLM a question, it predicts the next most probable token. We still have no visibility into the internal decisions being used to instruct that Python code, which means we still don't know what's being hallucinated. Scaling is also stalled by a talent shortage. Over 90% of enterprises face critical skill gaps that cost trillions in missed revenue. Interestingly, medium-sized companies are currently outpacing the giants. They aren't burdened by the messed up legacy systems that plague Fortune 500s. They have the capital to fine-tune models, but the agility to plug them in immediately. Too many large corporations are trying to bolt AI on top of old systems. This is a repeat of the Industrial Revolution where factory owners tried to place a steam engine next to manual looms. It failed because the workflows weren't designed for that power. You have to rebuild the organizational workflow around AI as the central engine. Instead, many companies are stuck in delegation theater, measuring success by token usage. Measuring AI success by tokens spent is like measuring a writer's talent by how much ink they use. It rewards volume over value and monetizes inefficiency. Finally, we have to talk about shadow AI. Over 57% of workers admit to sharing confidential company data with public AI tools to boost efficiency. This includes project prototypes and financial projections. Instead of total bans, we need precise data control. The reality is that we've been sold a god in a box that is actually a very fast, very confident intern who is prone to lying. The 5% success rate doesn't come from a magical prompt. It comes from realizing that talent is expensive and math is hard. Stop measuring success by how much ink you can waste. If your strategy is just a deal to make a GPU manufacturer happy, you aren't an innovator. You are a line item in someone else's prospectus. It is time to stop asking the AI to do your job and start doing the hard work of fixing your data and training your people. Thanks so much. As usual, we appreciate every like, every comment. Hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions, reach out to us. Thank you.